Hello Space Engineers, welcome back to Pertam and Escaping the Desert. How is everybody doing? Hope you're good. Okay, so we'll get sort of straight into it, I think, because there's a bit to do, a couple of things to show you. So yes, first of all, I've done some work here. Put in an extra turbine there and one over there, which we'll have a look at in a second, but more so the walkways. So a little bit of effort, not a lot, but a little bit, and really worked quite well. I'm quite happy with that because I thought, this has evolved, this outpost, from being what was going to just be a hole in the ground to, sort of a bit of a wind farm. And I guess now that I've got that idea in my head of sort of using this to recharge some sort of portable power supply, I thought I may as well put a little bit of effort and a little bit of decoration, and I really like this sort of this layout. It's come up quite well. Inspiration comes from, because where I sort of started this was from is it Star Trek Generations, the first Star Trek: The Next Generation movie. The base, the outpost that was on the desert planet, with bits and where they had the last sort of final scene where Shatner's Kirk died. So that sort of look. Yeah, so that's that, and just sort of tidied things up a little bit. And down here, one thing that I was going to do that I didn't do, which I will still do, is I had some comments just this morning, because that's when the last episode published. I think it was Will, hang on, just let me double check. Will suggested I put like a bunkhouse in, which I think's a good idea, and I'll do that, I'll put it in here somewhere. Just a real simple basic one. Smaller, I think smaller than the what do you call it? Is it another storm coming? Oh, I've been absolutely hammered by storms. Smaller than base camp, so just a real small one. So that's that. The other thing was, and I also went over and just finished off the. Excuse me, my voice just gave out. I went over and finished off the contracts that were over there. So, that's But what I'm going to do is we'll head over. Actually, I'll finish saying what I was going to say, then we'll tell you what we're going to do. The other thing was, this was pointed out to me quite correctly by Shunlock. Absolutely fantastic spotting. It didn't break. The projection ran out. I mean, it broke afterwards, but the projection ran out. So, that was a bit of an error on my part. So maybe the system works. But, the projection. So, it's not the same projection I used last time. Last time, the projection I used was on my PC. Now I'm on my laptop. There's a couple of projections for these series that I transferred over, but that wasn't one of them. I just made another one, which was 100 blocks, which I thought was long enough, but clearly it's not. Probably needs to be 150 or 200 blocks, which, now that I think about it, was probably how long the other one was, actually. So anyway, we'll sort that out for next time, and maybe the system works. Maybe. Okay, I should call it Dobby, because it's free now. Okay, so that's that. What else have I done? Not a lot, I don't think. That was about it. Just sort of organising some stuff. Oh, and no, I did do some drilling. I did some drilling. So we've got. I had 2 goes, 2 little stints at getting some iron. So the first one was I got about 150 or 100 or something, and so now I've got another lot, and I'm up to nearly 300. And look in here, 350k. So that's absolutely fantastic. Little bit low on the nickel, and silver and magnesium. So I think that's what I'm going to do to start off with today. The gravel was also quite high. I've started turning that into cement, concrete, I think. It's not in... Oh, there it is, concrete, 2k. Okay, well, I thought I did more than that, but maybe Maybe the thing's been getting overridden by the build thing. Not sure. Okay, so that's that. I've already loaded up this with the bits and pieces for cashing in the contracts. So what I want to do first is I'm going to go over to, let's just bring them up. I guess I put everything on there. Sort of, just nickel mine is specifically what I want. It's used, original hand mine. Those two. Cool. Okay, so yeah, over there. So I'm thinking if I sort of head out in that direction and swing around a bit, we'll leave the silicon to A3. Yeah, okay, so silicon to AU3. Okay, let's just get rid of those. Since we won't be going near them, I don't think. We'll leave that one up. Leave that one up. What was that noise? Something went bang. Just noises. Okay, so that's cool. Right, so, and what I thought is we'll do some sort of scanning along the way. Yeah, so if we kind of keep to one side of those. Yeah, because that's what we spotted coming over. Yeah. Okay, right, so let's just grab a connector and an ore detector. Right, fantastic. Okay, let's just make it that colour there. Oh, and I repaired that as well because that's it still had some broken lights on it. Then we'll just use that. I was going to say that was probably a bit high to drop that, but anyway. Very good. We'll turn you right up. And put a connector. Ugh. Wonder if I can jump up. No. Oh, yes. Very good. Okay. Because we want to use the large grid detector. Okay, so that's so we'll just do this to start off with. Let's just straighten that up the other way. Cool. So now we have a large grid detector. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll start off with this auxiliary on, and there we go. And yeah, I'll do the speed up thing. Then when we come back, I'm going to get to work on a bit of I think a flight deck sort of landing platform for all these flying things. That way we can sort of figure out where we're at with height-wise. Yeah, I think I came around this way, didn't I? It's hard to tell which way I've been. Yeah, so we'll do that and just, yeah, so get on with a bit more building on the Behemoth. But yeah, we really need to sort of make things happen, really. So anyway, I'll do a sped up thingy, I think, and unless something sort of happens. And yeah, we'll see you over at the trading posts. Hopefully we spot some stuff along the way. Should be real cool. So I'm just going to swing out this way and then swing back in. Okay, so found some stuff along the way, so it wasn't a complete sort of waste of a trip. Yeah, I mean, still got to go back, of course. We're in this one. Okay, so we are finish, and that's it for this one. Okay. Right. Come on, silver. No, nuts. Okay. But while we are here, we'll grab. Okay, not that much. Okay, maybe we'll just ignore that. Trying to escape. Okay. Alright, so that's that. So we'll head. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Oh. No, I'm in a hole. Okay, ready. 1, 2, 3. No, that was not jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yeah. Very good. And there we go. Okay, so let's head over to the nickel mine. Yeah, so that's promising that we found some... I mean, that was quite a good little spot with a few things in close proximity with silicon, cobalt, which we won't need cobalt. We won't need any of that for a long time. I think we got more than enough cobalt. Yeah, but that was quite good proximity with that iron there, so yeah. I did recognise a bit of that terrain though, that I had been that way before. Of course we've been this way. So yeah, we'll grab some of this nickel. I'm just thinking this detector is quite good. I was going to just leave it here so I could take back more stuff, but actually I think I'm going to use it and take it back with me, because it's not really affecting the handling too much, considering that it's a big huge grid. But we will probably need to do a bit of a recharge, I think, while we're here. That's probably the smart thing to do, because batteries that should be used. I see that hill coming. Yeah, we've used about a third, so it would be useful. It would be useful to actually. I don't think I've been over this side, have I? Let's go for a quick look over here, and then we'll come back to the nickel mine and just see how things are there and have a bit of a recharge. But yeah, this flailing banana really does just fly super well. It really does. I think it's going to have to be one of my favourite aerial. I think I've said that already. One of my favourite aerial type ships. Atmospheric. See, there's more cobalt. Oh, it was there the whole time, like just not far away from. Okay. Yeah. This is good though. It's a good challenge to have. Not enough resource or struggling to find it. I think I've said that numerous times. You know, it's taken a bit of effort to actually get this. It's the same patch. To, you know, sort of get this working. I'm actually going to go up the top of that hill because I did put a big deposit under one of the plateaus. But clearly not this one. Okay. Yeah, it's some pretty interesting terrain here. Really interesting terrain. Quite like it actually. too far away from those stations. I quite like this location, actually. It's just something about it. Just with the mountains. And it's pretty close to my iron mine. I mean, the iron mine's just over there. Yeah, I hadn't really... Yeah, that's interesting. I quite like the look of that area. Finding one of those big iron deposits is going to be the thing, though. They're here somewhere. But yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that area. We're not too far away from those bases, so that's good. We've been to that one, haven't we? Yeah, so we're heading over to that one next. Okay, well here we are at the iron mine anyway, so that's quite close to all that sort of stuff. Probably a little bit high to be skidding things. Okay. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, now I do just need to be wary of where I put this. We'll leave it there for now. Okay, and I'm not sure if we can actually dock at this one. Yes, we can. Very good. And we... Oh, I was going to say we simply step off. Alright, so can I actually do... No, I need one of the drill ships to do that mining. But, I don't know, that sounds like that's still processing. It is. It is still processing. How much nickel was here? Quite a bit. Okay, it's getting through it though. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, well we'll leave this to recharge for a little bit. Yeah, this is good having these little outposts around the place. But yeah, that's making me think. That's making me think. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just quickly going to go into creative mode. Get into the spectator cam, which is way back over there. Entity list. Probably the nickel mine would be the best thing. What are those? Oh, that's the drill and that's the thing. Okay. What I'm going to do is just a quick little bit of cheating. So it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, sort of down in this sort of area here. So what I'm going to do is just come to here. Okay, that was maybe a little bit high. And I'm just going to do GPS potential base location. Cool. And we'll head back over here. Has the thing, the flailing thing, got a survival kit on it? So I can get some heals? No, it doesn't. Not quite so high that time. Alright, yeah, leave this with me for a little bit, and yeah, we'll just let that recharge for a bit. I might just have a bit of a look down here. Oh, look, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. Perfect time just to wait out the storm in the nice, cool, warm confines. Cool, warm confines of the cockpit. So yeah, that's cool. We'll see you back soon. Ooh, gold. That's nice. Okay, future Wellington, if you're watching, just edit all that last bit out. Right, so sit rep, we're back. I've got some nickel on board, 15k of it, and yeah, I went to the other outpost, no silver for sale. I flew back via another route, kind of, I think, out the back of the base camp. I went over the top of that, sort of through the canyons where I've originally started, had that nickel and silicon and my original landing site, sort of out around that side. And yeah, found a few new ores, no silver though, so yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, let me just drop this off. Well, not drop. Well, actually, I probably will drop it. But yeah, even though I didn't find silver, you know, they are out there, and this is certainly the way to go with this, with the large grid. Oh, a little bit quick there. Let's just drop it. Drop it there. I'll grind that down in a sec. So, yeah, so that's kind of that kind of area covered, I think. I'm pretty happy with that. We still can go back sort of that way. Out the back of the station over there, there is actually some, I thought it was GNC, but on the fly-in today, at the start of the episode, no, there is actually stuff out there. I've had a little bit of a look out there, but I'm thinking maybe we need to head out sort of in this direction and maybe even loop around back to sort of base camp and stuff. But yeah, I'll have to have a bit more of a think about that. Maybe we just need to do some more flying with this, with a large grid thing on it, because that certainly is the way to find these ore deposits. Okay, so now what I want to do is really do some work on this. Now that we've got that iron that's been chugging away, we've got nickel now, so we're pretty right for the resources to do what we need to do. Where am I trying to... Oh, there. So I want to put a couple of landing pads in. And just, yeah, sort of try and clean up the deck so we can then do a bit of a hangar and stuff like that. So, I think that's pretty good. Yes. And we're reasonably level. Awesome. Okay. But that went well, that flight. Yeah, but unfortunate we didn't find stuff. Well, not what we wanted anyway. But we found stuff, so that's good. Okay. Just going to get rid of this because they do have a habit of despawning. That's if you leave them on the ground. And how was that gold so close? Interesting. We might maybe need to do something about that. Okay, right. We're going to need, first of all, we're going to need to take some parts with us upstairs for a container. So we can access stuff. Okay. Oh, just that noise was that starting up. There's a sensor. Where is it? It's in here somewhere, which triggers that because it was sort of phasing in and out when I was doing some work on that, which was really annoying. It was just, yeah. Oh, there's a sensor there. So yeah, that's. I'll just put that in. So unless you're in the room, it won't actually turn on. Okay. So up here is where I'm sort of thinking of putting some landing pads. Just wondering how I'm going to do them though, but yeah. Unless, so I was sort of thinking on top, but actually now that I look at it, could have one sort of off the side here. Because they don't need huge amounts of space. That could work. Yeah, maybe I do that. Like, I mean, I've got the. Now I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay, well, let's go back into that view. Let's put a cargo container there. Oh, why am I in creative mode? Oh, when I did that, that's right, when I did the GPS. That's right. Okay, so yeah, that's, let me just look at that again. I mean, really, I could probably put, for the flailing banana, that might be better having a thing down there. And now that I look at it, I think I want to change things. Change this. Use your words. Yeah, I think replicate, like that down there. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I know I've just been talking to myself, but yeah, I think replicate that sort of on these bits. So, and also would need to turn this over as well. Like, like that way. Okay, that's going to take a while. Yeah, okay, leave that with me. And yeah, because I'll put that out there. I think that's going to be the way to go. Yeah. Good morning. Well, good evening. Good morning, good evening. Good morning here in Aotearoa. Good evening here on Pertam. So, I did quite a bit off camera last night. I sort of recorded some of it, and then I'm like, oh, this just isn't working. So, because it was quite tricky to figure out where stuff went. But stuff has been put in various places, and yeah, I think it works. Actually, if I just go here, we can go into this view, and we should be able to see a bit better. Yeah, so I've put this here, and yeah, I think it's work. Try that again. Quite croaky this morning. Oh, I think it works. So we've got this sort of ribs of the Behemoth. It really could do with just being one block longer. Which, yeah. Well, one block shorter. Oh, well, that's... Yeah, I can't really see myself moving that, but well, maybe I can. extending it by 1 block. I'm just looking at the symmetrics, because that's, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 9 blocks, and that one is 8 blocks, and that one is 2, 5 blocks. Oh, really? Do you know how much of a hassle that would be to extend this by 1 block? I'd have to slice it through the middle there. Okay, well, that might be a problem for future ones to deal with. Let's just continue on with this before the sun goes down, and then I'm actually going to call it a day. So I'm going to put some nets under the front there. I think that'd be quite cool, but like that, sort of catch nets. And then there'll be a landing pad up on top here. So there's still going to be a landing pad up there. But yeah, I'm sort of seeing this pipe work and stuff. I'm sort of getting a few good visions of what this could look like. And so with that, I seem to have lost my data pad. Actually, hang on, let's just put this. I was going to do this first. One of those. I was going to put that up here. So that should fit. Oh, and I moved the thing. Why won't you go up there? We'll go up there. I just wasn't trying hard enough. Okay, I think that would be good. It's a shame it doesn't reach out here, but that's just the way it is. Then we'll grab those. Put one there. One there. One there. Ow. Bother. And one. Yeah. Takes quite a while to put these sails in. Like, I like them, but yeah, they do take a little bit of time to put in. Now, I am just wondering whether I could put a triangle one across there, because there's no thrust under it. Could actually work. No, those are in the way. But we could definitely put one across here. Yeah, it's a shame there aren't just a few different variants of this, like some smaller ones. Oh, see, there we go, that's what I want. So we have to put some of these in. And also that the poles weren't integrated into it. Yeah. I think I've said this before. You know, it's an awesome little block to add to the list of blocks. The one where I'm just turning them up and down because there's sort of brackets and stuff, so I think it looks a bit better like that. Nice. Yeah, it is a shame that no, I think we leave that open and we don't cover it up. But that's good. That's real good. Yeah, I think they're just, you know, they're just sun sails, really. You know, that's cool. And we've got that in there. So that's just moved from over there. So starting to break down that sort of stuff that's over there and bring it over. But yeah, that's good to have that in this position. Right, data pad. I mined some more iron as well, which actually brings me to what we're going to talk about. So yeah, it's been a bit of a funny one today. Haven't I feel like I've achieved quite a bit, but video wise probably haven't. Where is the data pad? Still in there, because yeah, I've lost my to-do list. I think I lost it when I got Future Wellington to join me in multiplayer mode. Okay, so short term, medium term, long term. Okay, so find formatting. Find main base location. Find large iron deposits. Build large iron mine. Okay. So that's sort of, yeah, I mean, whether that even goes into, no, we'll do that. Build, lowercase, build space elevator. Escape the desert. Okay. So what I'm thinking is next episode we'll build the landing platforms. And I might even get Future Wellington to join me and maybe do a bit of a time lapse. Because let's just okay that. Because there'll be, I think, yeah, some nice big landing pads up the top there, and then we can really start to work on the hangar underneath. And I'm just wondering if I might do it off camera. Maybe I'll do it on camera. Just try and see if I can slice this. Because now that I actually just looked at it properly before in that camera, this is not symmetrical. It needs, this is nine blocks, and it's just, I think it's, my OCD is going to overcome any practical things, because that's 9 blocks, this is 8 blocks and should be 9. That way we would get an extra rail in there. So I just need to slice it down here. It's all just steel plate. Push it out a block and put 2 blocks back in. I think that's happening. I don't think there's any choice anymore now that I've really thought about it. Okay, so maybe we'll do extend Behemoth deck. Okay, build landing platforms. Build rover hangar. So I think that's all going to be kind of together. Yeah. So they'll sort of be up there, and then we'll put the hangar in here. Okay, so then what I'm thinking is the driller ship. I'm thinking that this next time we have sort of a mine, or whether I even take it back to the nickel mine and leave it there. And what I'm thinking is that I'm going to build a bigger, we'll put that in the medium turn, I think. Build bigger drill ship. Relocate driller ship just so we know which one it is. To nickel mine. Okay, so that's I think what we want to do, build bigger drill ship. So with the drill ship, what I'm thinking is not massive, but bigger than that. 2 drills, probably this sort of size. I think not a large cargo container, but some medium cargo containers. Still with the ejectors, so we can still use it down in the type of mining that we're doing here. I've found that the 1 drill is not really enough. It's taking quite a while just with the 1 drill. So I'm thinking sort of essentially double the size of that. And then, because it has got a little bit of storage, that gold really just triggered my thought that, you know, it's going to be the same with silver. We're not going to need to put a mine shaft down to get those resources, because we're not going to need that much of it. So I'm thinking that we'll use a mining ship that can sort and can carry a certain amount of ore, because I don't actually think I need gold for anything, but since it's here and so close, it might be a good test for a mine ship. So that I don't think will be next episode. I think we'll do that the episode after. So yeah, so even though today's been a little bit all over the place and a little bit disappointing not finding the ores that I wanted, I think once again I've got a little bit of clarity for the next sort of stages of the build. And once I get those landing pads and once I get this hangar in, then we'll have a really better idea of the shape of this this behemoth. But yeah, it's you know, we've got the wind turbines, so I think we'll just stay parked here for a couple of episodes. But you know, that's really quite neat. I mean, that's an awesome little view from there. You know, just through all the bits and pieces and mechanics, despite the loud noise. We have actually gone through the iron a couple of times because yeah, see, well, that's fresh iron actually, because it did run out of iron. So I am just keeping sort of half an eye on this, that I will turn it off once we've finished processing the iron. But you know, we're getting up there. We are getting up there. So yeah, it's good. We've got to get this out of the hole. Actually, that's another thing we've got to do. I do have an idea of how to get that out of the hole, so we'll put that in here. So finish mining FE local. Deposit. Recover. Drill. Recover Dobby the drill. And that's going to be a small grid pistons. That's how I just want to have a bit of a go with that, see if we can make that work. Yeah, so basically put a grinder in here, and use some little pistons to actually push it out. So that's the plan there. Yeah. Oh, we'll need to repair and have another go at the retest drill. Okay, so that's quite a list there. I'll need to make sure that I don't lose that to-do list. I should probably put it somewhere. Should we put it in here? No, because we don't have a locker in here. Okay, we'll put it in here. We'll put it in there so we don't lose it, because that's, yeah. Okay, so that's that. That's where we'll leave that. Yeah, I'll put some nets under here, I think. Yeah. Stand by. Alrighty, so that's better. Lighting's also a thing. I did put one up there earlier, but yeah, we need to put some more around here. Anywho, so yes, that is where we will leave it today. So apologies, it was a bit of a strange one. Didn't really feel like I got a lot achieved on camera, but got a lot achieved off camera. But as I say, we have a little bit of a plan of attack for moving forward, and really get some quite cool sort of stuff happening on the station. Yeah, I mean, we've only done a little tiny corner of the Behemoth, but it's really starting to come out quite cool, and yeah, I'm really liking the look of it. So with that, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you can join me again next time, and until next time, as always, stay safe out there everybody, and have a good one.